I'm Patryk Bednarski. I work for Brama Teatr, with Brama Teatr, and I'm here in Holstebro to help and to observe how our friends from Denmark create their own rock opera. So Brama here in Holstebro is taking part in two ways. Part of us sing and part of us acts and help to build a bridge during the show over the river. We have to learn one song in Danish, which is very difficult. So we have two verses full of text, actually very beautiful text that was originally created here about Holstebro. Yes, and so we will be part of the show. We will enjoy, observe, watch. Even now we are after one rehearsal, and yes, we are very excited to be part of it. Our first rock opera we did in Ustrzyki Dolne, which is east-south of Poland. Very small town, very lovely, and amazing community, full of talented people, and we had yes, very big group to work with. We created original piece with original text and music, and it was anti-war story that was also about the struggles and wars that each of us has inside of them every day. We were there for a few days only. Before we had maybe 2-3 visits to start some work, to get to know people, but in there we had very big help from local culture house, who had all of the contacts and represented us and contacted all of the groups. So it allowed us to come for a week and prepare this big show. So for sure, work on such a big piece that rock opera was, it's bringing people together and opening things that would feel maybe not possible before. So Karate Club is working with actors, musicians are working with small ballet dancers, and communities that wouldn't normally meet and talk and create something together have this very big, impressive experience that they are super excited to be in, because we also had really amazing musicians and big stage and big amplification, so people could really feel like that they are part of something huge, some huge concert, and they are the stars of it. So yes, I think also for the community it brings some sort of being proud of who they are, of being part of the community. So I think it's very nice, important work. So I think Holstebro is very special. The way of combining communities, they know it really well. They do it for many years. So also people of Holstebro, they are very prepared, and it's very normal for them that Nordisk is knocking every year and asking, can you dance while, I don't know, something else is happening, can you do this, can you do that, and they are ready for it, and they know this kind of work and they are excited about this. So I have high expectations because before I was already at the festival of Festuge and I saw amazing, beautiful creations, and always this mix of very talented, beautiful artists from all over the world with people of Holstebro, which is also very rich community full of talented people. It's always something beautiful.
Eqqarsaatit qarsuakkut mallisut anertikkarluni ummataakassoruluppo minnerusutullu misingiuartuusumut suli minnerulersaraagut oqaatsinnik atuinissaqqunugisaraarput oqaatsilli namminneq aggertaraat tissaatingisangullu oqaatsitsaqqummeraalata erinarsuummik nutaarnik isarpumut. Mennesket bevæges ligesom isflagen, sejler her og der, ud i strømmen. Tanker skyller ind over ham som bølger, gispende efter vejret med bankende hjerte, og så vil vi, som altid tror vi er små, føle os endnu mindre. Vi vil frygte at bruge ord, men det vil ske, at ordene kommer af sig selv. Og når det ord, vi ønsker, skyder op af sig selv, får vi en ny sang.
og sådan noget. Ja.
Det er hendes rolle. Den springer ved skibet der.
Jeg synes, jo mere billeder man tager, jo bedre bliver man til at holde den stille også.
Går han ned i vandet nu? Nej, han har lige opdaget vandet. Går han ud i det? Og de får store til.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Donald Kitt. I'm from the Nordisk Teaterlaboratorium.
And I'm Susanna, and I'm from Slovakia, and I'm from Nordisk Teaterlaboratorium.
My role was to organize and to direct a group of many people from the community, but also from a workshop that I also held during the time before the Festuge.
And I was assisting Donald with the organization of the local groups. I was contacting them and yes, making the schedule and meetings and so on.
Mm-hmm. The premiere went very well with, of course, as many things we've done in the past, we've always had little obstacles, and we had a bit of a hurdle to go over, even though we had organized a group of music students from the music school in Holstebro, about 75 of them. They had to cancel the day before and the morning of the performance. So the night before, I had already organized with a group that was already involved, asked them to sing and play more numbers, and yeah, but fortunately it went very well. It went out with we had all these little microphones and headphones and things like that, so we could get all the cues and things like that, and I was very happy how it went.
Yes, there were many surprising and improvised elements, but we could do that, so that was very good and very successful.
I don't know if you can say there's a hardest part of the process. I mean, it's just a process, and we don't have really a kind of barometer of what's hard and what's easy, because it's you have to just be involved the whole time, and you're just trying to understand what people need, and the community especially. You're wondering, okay, how can we organize this with them, and then we talk about what we can do with them. So
yes, it's like that.
But it's not. It does. Again, I just go back. It's not. Yeah. The difficulty is you don't think of the difficulty. I mean, like I said earlier, things happen and you just react to them. I mean, because we have experience, so it's not necessarily to go into a panic mode. That wouldn't help anyone. And so you just go with the flow in a certain extent, and you have instincts, or I certainly have created my own instincts, and I respond to them. So and give everybody a feeling that everything is going positively and with good energy.
Yes.
She agrees.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Well, I think the one thing, and it certainly became quite prevalent in our performance, is the dress rehearsal, the rehearsal beforehand, because that part you don't necessarily have all the people, and we knew we were not going to have all the people. And in fact, we had created the relationship with the music school, and they had said to us, maybe it's better to have the rehearsal the same day as you have the performance, and we agreed on that, and everything was looking good. But again, as I said earlier, we lost all the music school. So that moment we were supposed to rehearse, we basically got things together, and so understanding from the other performances we'd seen in Greece and also in Poland, the realization that you just have to go with the best and have a good ground crew, if you want to call it. Stage management is another word for it, to get people in and out of the stage and get the cues correct.
No, exactly. That was really important, to be in contact all the time, and they're in direct contact with the responsible people from each group. That's why we had the headsets and walkie-talkies. And also, I think that the important part was that how we decide the time, like the length of the performance. That we didn't want to make it longer than an hour, for many reasons that we also experienced in the other rock operas. That, yeah.
I mean, the difference that we had as compared to the other rock operas from Athens and from Poland was that it was basically Suzanne and I responsible for everything, and we didn't have a crew in a sense, or younger people necessary to help us out. But that was okay. We had already planned that, if you want to call it, beforehand. So it worked well for us anyhow.
Yes.
In the end. Well, the positive things from the project, I mean, for me, it's always a surprise because you don't, I mean, I know the community of Holstebro, but I don't necessarily work with them a lot. I can see them on the street and things like that, or be at a certain function and see them. But what was very useful, what really came about is the meeting with people, not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, as many times as possible. And with that, you also not only learn something from them, but they also participate. They give ideas about what to do and things like that. And for me, that was the best part of it, because I don't want to tell them what to do. I want them to say what they can do and what's accessible to them. And it helped many times. The kayak group was fantastic that way. They just responded and they said, yeah, we can do this, this, and this. And I was like, and then another time I came back, oh yeah, we can do this. So that was for us, for me especially, the very positive and very enlightening of the community that surrounds us in Holstebro.
Yes, and for me, basically it was knowing very well suddenly the community in Holstebro, because before I was working in the theater, but I didn't have that much contact with the people outside. So, and now I was the one who was especially communicating with them. So it was a very nice experience to knowing what are the communities in Holstebro, how generous they can be.
So, hello, I'm Fanis, I'm from Athens. I'm the founder and director of Fabrica Athens Theater Group, and I am here to take part in this rock opera Human Mosaic in Holstebro. Here in Holstebro, we try to help in all this big event, big performance, but like a performer, I will do a part of my solo performance that directed by Donald Kidd. It's a part from Sisyphus, a solo performance. So I add in the performance this piece. It was incredible. It's an extraordinary situation for us because we bring all this group together for first time. It was magic to see, for example, ex-prisoners with a child from circus school to play together in one performance, and how this changed the life of the people that take part in this performance. I think through this project, the groups first time they meet each other and know each other and create a stronger relationship, and now they are friends and they can stand by each other and to ask for help or to do a collaboration or to now all of these small groups, they feel that they have friends, and this is very important to Athens because it's a house, and every small group try to survive alone, and they think that they are alone. And with this Human Mosaic project, they understand that they have a lot of friends. Brings the word that it's inside the project, humanity. All people to be together, and we can, when we are all together, we can do big things.
Hello everyone, I'm Enrique Laya from Spain, but I'm working with Teatr Brama in Poland. I'm mostly taking care of social media, photos, videos, all this kind of stuff. And during this performance in Holstebro, I had the role of play during the performance, the role of an actor. And it's something that surprised myself a lot because, as I said, I'm working all the time in photos and videos, so but for this time I had a nice and big opportunity to play during this performance in Holstebro. It was amazing. I learned so many positive things from the people, from everyone who was involved in this process. But I would like to share with you specifically one of these things, of these positive things that I learned, and it's the attitude that the people had. Because, for example, for me, the weather, it was a little bit crazy all the time, and I was thinking, oh my God, I'm not sure even if we are gonna play at the end. But when I asked Donald if we are going to do it, he told me yes, and I don't have a plan B. So he was all the time super positive, and this is something that I take with me from this moment. During the premiere, something really big happened. I think it was kind of miracle, because during all the previous days were raining every single moment, but during the premiere was all the time sunny, and it was, I think, the biggest thing, no? It was amazing. Also, a lot of people came, a lot of people were watching us from in front of the river, and also not only in front of the river, also they were watching us surround us, and even from the windows of the houses. So I think at the end a lot of people watched the performance, a lot of people watched my acting, so I hope I did it good. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning because, I don't know, it was like kind of my first play. I don't have so many experience, but I did the best as possible. I did my best. I think Human Mosaic is a very important project. It's a project that has the power to connect people. And Human Mosaic gave me the opportunity to learn and do so many different things. I was working in Human Mosaic as a photographer, filmmaker, also making projections, also playing in the performance. So I could meet so many people from different places. And I could meet also and know these places. And for me also it's like every person is different. So imagine to meet 100 or yes, I will say 100 of people in every of these stations, no? Where rock opera was made in Greece, in Bucharest, in Holstebro, in Goleniu. So it's like in every of these places I could meet a lot of people, and the people met each other. People that they didn't know from before, and they are even from the same place, but thanks to this project, later they started to do some connection and some things together, or at least to know each other, no? And also we share very good and important moments, because also every rock opera, it's very intense, very, very intense. And I think, I really believe about when you are working in very intense situations with people, is the thing that really join you, join us, no? Join everyone. So I think this is the amazing part of Human Mosaic, to have the possibility to meet all of them in so many different places.